everyone, thanks for tuning into your reading. So today we ask, will they marry you? Are you going to marry your person you're interested in, your love interest, whoever it is? Will you guys get married? So I have three options to choose from, but before I choose, I'd just like to give a thanks to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, liked and shared, as well as donated to the channel, and I really appreciate you, and please consider, liking, sharing, subscribing if you haven't already. That does support the channel and keep it going, okay? Also, I'd like to give you a heads up about the readings. On a couple of the readings, I was getting a lot of different messages, and I had taken a little too much coffee a little too late in the day, so you'll have to excuse me, because you'll know what I'm talking about when you hear it. I'm just start rolling real fast and speaking fast, and so I try to keep myself more paced than that, but I wasn't able to do that this time, and it happens, so just heads up about that. And if a reading doesn't resonate, feel free to click off the video. Don't take messages that don't resonate, don't force them to apply to your situation, but if they do resonate, cool, be honest with yourself about how they resonate so you can learn and reflect from it. And what else? And you can always choose another option or more than one option as well. So anyway, getting started with option one, I rolled the dice. We're just doing dice today. A ringing or a vibrating cell phone, that's option one. And then we've got the blowhorn, or what is this, a megaphone? Okay, so that's option two. And then we've got this sunflower with a smiley face. Where'd it go? Okay, little face, where'd you go? There it is. And that is option three. So pause the video if you need more time. Make sure that you pick using your intuition. Timestamps are in the description box down below. There are extendeds to these videos. Another thing about the readings is, watching them back, I noticed that I did not use, all the same amount of cards in the same oracle cards for every reading. Again, I try to be consistent across that, but it doesn't always work out that way. Okay, so just know, you don't need to mention that in the comment section. I'm aware, and sometimes I'm better at using the same cards and the same amount of cards in each and every reading. Other times not so much, and this is one of those times. So again, thank you for tuning in. I hope this reading is helpful for you, and take care. We're getting started with option one. Welcome, option one. Thanks for tuning in to your reading. So this is, will your person marry you? The person that you came to this reading for, will they marry you? So let's see. Go ahead and pre-shuffle the cards, and I'll lay out what I have, and then we will pull oracle cards as needed for clarification. So first card that came out for you, option one, is the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is air sign energy. Somebody could have that in their chart but don't have to. The Queen of Swords here, I feel, is talking about the fact that this person, whether it represents you or your person, is somebody that just doesn't tolerate any BS. This is somebody that others are attracted to for that fact. Your person, if this is you, could be attracted to you because you don't tolerate any bull. This is somebody that, if you are a team player, if you have their back, if you're on their side, they're going to be there for you 100%. But if you show disloyalty, or you don't have the same interests that they have, then they use that sword to cut you out. Okay, it's all just cold, clean logic. Okay, and so some of you could be at that point with this person right now. You're feeling like you guys maybe don't want the same things. That's why you're here, right? You're trying to get clarity. You're trying to get information to reflect on, to decide whether or not this person is somebody that's going to be around for the long term, right? In this case, whether or not this is somebody that's going to marry you, or that you're going to marry in the future. So you're definitely showing up, though, in a strong energy, with this particular queen. So then we have the, just realized the lighting's not that great. That's okay, I'll fix it. The Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is water sign energy. So I'm beginning with the Nine of Cups is, this represents self-satisfaction. This represents somebody that's cool with the status quo, is comfortable the way things are. So if this is talking about, you're cool with the way things are, maybe you're just coming to this video because you're just curious about the potential in this connection. But if it's representing your person, you know, it does show them being self-satisfied. It does show them, you know, feeling abundant, enjoying themselves. And so it's not a good sign if you guys are in separation, right? Because that means that they're sort of content and emotionally fulfilled without you. 9 is a singular number. It represents a single person. It can. So in this case, it's like if you've cut this person out, they're content. If they cut you out, you're content. Somebody here is content with the status quo, whether you guys are together or apart. So just take it how it resonates. It's a general reading, and I'm reading for a lot of different people. But what I'm seeing here is this is a card of self-satisfaction. Also the card of somebody that loves being the center of attention, okay? So, yeah, this person loves being the center of attention if it's your person. And I feel like for a lot of you, it is your person. And as a result of that, you know, they behave the way that they behave. It's also somebody that's focused on worldly pleasures, whether that's food, drinks, shopping, anything like that, smoking, you know, money, riches, abundance. This is somebody, as you can see on the card, that has something to offer, has all of these cups, right? This is somebody that, you know, would be willing to share, you know, with their friends, you know, some of what they have, but mostly they're interested in serving themselves first and foremost, right? They come first. So, yeah, I am getting that whoever this is representing is somebody that's satisfied with their life, and they don't really have a desire to make changes to the dynamic of your connection at this time. You know, even if you want them to, okay? And if it's them, maybe you don't want to make changes to this connection just yet, especially if they've got you in the Queen of Swords energy. That must mean that you have, you know, your defenses up for some reason. And again, you're probably just watching this out of curiosity, but whatever the case, you know, this person, whoever this is representing, has no desire to make changes to the dynamic in this connection at this time. If you guys are in separation, for instance, if they cut you out or if you cut them out, and we did have the five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so that's the underlying energy present. And as many of you who watch tarot know, that means that is the card of being left out in the cold or leaving somebody out in the cold, okay? And so that, coupled with the Queen of Swords and the singular energy of the Nine of Cups, is telling me that, you know, some of you have been cut out or cut out this person, and as a result, you know, you're feeling that this person is a bit chilly, this person is a bit detached or icy towards you, or you towards them. And so if that's the case and you're in separation, you know, I'm feeling like they do, you know, a lot of them probably do, you know, miss the way that you were with them when times were good, when times were better. This is somebody that likes to be pampered, likes attention, so they're missing your attention, okay? Especially if you're in separation. So then we have the Justice card, which is Libra energy. So somebody could have that in their chart, but doesn't have to. It did come out in reverse. So it says to me that you know, this person, they're not being the most logical right now. They aren't choosing sides. If this person has options, or if you do, you're not choosing sides. Whoever has more options isn't wanting to make a choice here. Nine of Cups can talk about options in love. It can talk about that. Doesn't have to. If you know that's not the case, that message isn't for you. Just take what resonates. If you know it's the case, I feel that this person could have someone else. Again, just take what resonates for you in your scenario. There's a couple different scenarios coming through, so take what applies to you. But if they have someone else, they're not willing to choose, okay, at this time. And if it's not someone else, this card's representing, since it came out in reverse, somebody not willing to choose sides right now. So there's like a choice that needs to be made here. Maybe you have extended an ultimatum to this person that you're going to leave them out in the cold if they continue to go out drinking and have fun, instead of committing to you in this relationship and getting engaged to you or anything like that, right? It could be that. If that's the case, they're just wanting to weigh whatever this choice is. Regardless, they're just wanting to weigh the facts and look at things objectively, okay? I'm getting that some of these people do not believe in unconditional love, okay? which is kind of a bummer for you if you are the romantic type. I'm not seeing, especially romantic energies here, like anybody's too pie in the sky or wearing rose-colored glasses, except for this person. They might wear rose-colored glasses when they're in the midst of overindulging themselves in some way, but usually it's in a self-serving way, and thus this person or you does not believe in unconditional love. And that's not going to be for everyone. But if they don't believe in unconditional love, it could be because, it clouds their judgment. They're wanting to be impartial, especially with regard to making a decision about their lifestyle, and romantic partner, and especially as it pertains to a possible, future commitment. So, yeah. It's like they could feel like they got shortchanged somehow as well. Could feel like they got shortchanged, or whoever that Queen of Swords, maybe she's in that angry energy because she feels like she got shortchanged. And if that's you, then you probably know that, and you feel like you got the crappy end of the stick, and that's why you're wanting to cut this person out. That's why you're wanting to get a decision from this person, let it be cut and dry, let the facts be known, and have a decision. So somebody here is wanting just to know the truth, have clarity, so that they can move on with their lives if that's what needs to happen here. But I feel like the other person is not giving them that clarity, is not ready to change anything. They're happy with the way things are, and they could potentially have another option. So option one, I did pull some cards from the Angel Answers cards, asking just like for straight up answers. Is the person you're going to marry? You're going to marry your person? And we did get the no card, and we got you're ready in reverse. So that's pretty self-explanatory. At this time, option one, unfortunately, it looks like the answer for a lot of you, if not all of you, is no, and it's because you're not ready. So either you're not ready or your person's not ready. And I feel like you would probably know, what the answer to that is, who's the one that's not ready. Somebody I feel that is being guarded, is being closed off emotionally, could be overindulging but doesn't have to. It's just sort of in a selfish sort of energy. Could have other options. You could have other options. And so they're just, like the card said, not ready. So we're going to get a couple more oracle cards here and see what else comes out here as in terms of like, will this person ever be ready, and what else is at play in this connection. Yeah, I feel like there's still some more studying. This person could be a student, or you could, a lot more growth needed. Somebody here is not on the same level as the other person. This person could feel like, they're not at your level with that Five of Pentacles. Maybe they still need to work on their finances. There is a sense of, financial and emotional loss or poverty with the Five of Pentacles. On the one hand, I feel this person, does have a sense of abundance, or at least emotionally speaking, they're living their life in a way that is bringing them fulfillment. But when it comes to meeting this Queen's energy, they're not up to that challenge just yet. It's like they have to, in order to get ready, they have to grow. And I'm hearing spiritually or through study. There's still just more that they need to do, to be ready to move forward and embrace, the person that in your heart you're meant to be. And if it's them, they need to grow and embrace the person that they know in their heart that they're meant to be. And unfortunately, they're just not there yet. So let's get some cards here. Clarity on these messages for option one regarding their person, please. Regarding this reading, will they marry this person? Will they marry this person? Protected, you are safe and divinely guided. I can feel some of you collectively holding your breath here. in fear, because you're not hearing what you want to hear from this reading today. And it is a general reading, so it doesn't have to resonate for you, but I think intuitively you'll know if this is what's resonating for you. So this is meant to be educational. Use what you're reflecting upon through this reading in order to make changes. This is a snapshot to the situation at present. Nothing is set in stone, okay? So through your thoughts, your actions, your choices, your decisions, and what you choose to focus your energy on, that is the future you're going to create for yourself. So just know that you are protected, you are safe and divinely guided, okay? And let's get a couple of messages here from your person real quick, just to help clarify the reading. For option 1, what does your person want to say right now? What would they say if they were here? For option 1, regarding will they marry this person? This person is reminded of you constantly, and you are an inspiration to this person. I do feel like you are above this person in some way. You probably have your stuff more together in some way that they find admirable. Then we've got the would you reject me card. So for some of you, this person is leery about even thinking about making any actions towards furthering this connection towards the direction of marriage, and fear that because they're not good enough for you, that you might reject them. And I'm going to get a Love Oracle card as well. Will this person marry option 1? Will this person marry option 1? Mall crawl. Okay. So, on the hunt, retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasantly surprised, a happy find. So some of you met this person, I'm hearing, at work, but you could have met them at a shopping center. Some of you met them while you were waiting tables. This is coming through. It's not going to be a message for everybody, but I do feel that this person is they have options. Somebody here has options. Somebody here feels competitive, so maybe you guys feel competitive towards each other because you both have options, but that is that energy of being on the hunt. Also, I feel that this person, I said that they like worldly pleasures, they like to overindulge. So for a lot of you, this card is saying that your person likes retail therapy, they like to spend money, they like to shop, but maybe you're doing that as well. But to speak about pleasant surprises and a happy find. So maybe there is hope for the connection in the future, but just not right at this time because this person is not ready. So I'm going to get you a Romance Angels card as well. What advice does the Romance Angels have in terms of will they marry this person? Will they marry their person? We've got very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then we have love yourself first at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that's just saying that you can manifest this connection, but some of you are undecided on whether or not you even want to be with this person. It's the reason why you're watching this video. I feel that there has been some feeling of lack in this connection, somebody being cut out or being left out in the cold, or somebody behaving selfishly, and it's given the other one feeling like they're not getting equal give and take in the connection. So as a result, a decision needs to be made. It looks like one of you is content with the way things are, not really trying to make a decision about advancing this connection. Justice card in reverse can talk about contracts in reverse, meaning a blockage to the marriage contract as a result of this person perhaps just wanting to continue to sit back and collect facts and look at the situation objectively, or you could be, right? Maybe you already know that, this is a no-go right now because you're not ready and you don't have all the information that you need to make that decision. So you're being asked here to clearly decide, what you want with that very soon card, because again, I feel like that is giving, some of you, the hint that if you manifest, by loving yourself first, putting yourself first, but in some way manifest, you can manifest what you want in the situation. If it's to marry this person, it's to marry this person. That's a possibility. If it's to get more information to know what decision that you want to make so that you can let this thing unfold, organically, then, it's manifesting more information. So whatever it is, if you want a clear and specific answer, you need to, decide, put your order into the universe, listen to your thoughts and feelings about your love life, and, ask for what you want, and, just roll with it. Don't get so hung up or complain so much about blockages that might creep up on your path with this person, because that just continues to stagnate, your manifestations, even more. So just know that you are protected, you are divinely guided. As soon as you get straight in your mind about what you want to happen here, the sooner the universe can start intervening on your behalf. Okay, so yeah, this card's come out just to let you know to be clear and honest with yourself, and whatever you want to happen here, make that request with faith and optimism, and trust your feelings, and make decisions about what's best for you. And I feel like some of you really need to redirect your energies, on loving yourself, because this person, as shown in the card, if it's this guy here, he's got, one arm and one leg out the door, and she's hanging on to him, right? So regardless of your gender, that's not where you ideally want to be, right? You want it to be more equal give and take. For whatever reason, this person's got one foot out the door. So instead of, just worrying about this person, however much they might like you to dote on them or want your attention, put that attention on yourself, trust yourself to take good care of you, and this also includes being more assertive, and I see that a lot of you are doing that. Keep doing that, and don't worry, you can still be very lovable, to this person while affirming your boundaries, okay? But don't be afraid of spending time alone. Again, I feel like this is what some of you are already doing, already know, being introspective, that helps you to decide what you want and helps you to heal your heart. If you do plan on moving on from this person, or even if you plan on trying to continue on this path with this person, there are lessons that you need to learn, and one of them is how to heal your heart and just be stronger and more independent in the meantime, okay? Even when this thing does move forward, for those odd few that it will, okay? Look for the lessons in love by putting yourself first, and this is good for you. So it'll attract more loving people into your life. You teach people how to treat you, show yourself self-respect, and this will lead to healthy friendships and romances based on mutual respect going forward. And so I'm going to take this over to the extended, and I'm going to look at the rest of the tarot cards, get a couple more messages from your person, oracle cards, and some more advice for you, so we can get some more specific advice for you, for those of you who are really dead set on having this person be your marriage partner. So follow me over there if you feel guided to. Otherwise, I will talk to you next time. Welcome, option 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So will you marry this person? That's the question of the day. The person you came to this reading for, the one on your mind, your love interest, will you guys end up getting married? Okay. So I pre-shuffled the tarot cards and the angel answers deck, so we'll start with those. So the first card that came out for you, option 2, is the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is air sign energy, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So what this is telling me is that this person, or you, because remember it's a general reading, so roles can be reversed. Assign the character or the role to the situation as it fits your situation and resonates. But whoever's coming across in this sort of combative or air sign energy here was playing hard to get, okay? Not wanting to be too available. And as a result of that, somebody could have, picked up their stuff and walked away, okay? Pick your battles, walk away. That's what happened here. So somebody was playing games, playing mind games, I'm getting that somebody was refusing to reach out first. Maybe you, if this is your person it's talking about, we'll just put it from that angle. You know, if it's the other way around, switch it vice versa. This person was wanting you to always do all the reaching out first, and as a result of that, you know, you got fed up with that, and you didn't see the value in this connection. So you walked away from the situation. If your person walked away, this is the reason. It could have been because they were always having to reach out first, or felt like there was some sort of an imbalance. But again, this is all like rooted and stemming from somebody playing mind games, cat and mouse game, hard to get, something along those lines, some sort of a mind game here. And somebody was refusing, I feel, to seem like they really cared when they did, okay? So I'm getting really kind of like a player energy, a non-committal energy from somebody here in this reading. So, and whatever clash this was, even if none of that resonates, we're talking about a conflict. We're talking about an argument, perhaps. Somebody could have been thinking that they were playing around or presenting like they're playing around, but you know, playing around in love just usually doesn't end well. You know, most people can't seem to get that right. It usually has some sort of underhanded or deceptive or lose-lose situation type energy to it, and that's what I'm getting here from this as well. And so whatever this is representing, this could represent a clash that happened a while ago, but someone here is still feeling resentment. So if you don't feel resentment, your person's still feeling resentment. Somebody here could still be feeling resentment about some game not turning out the way that they wanted it to, or someone having to walk away from a game because they just thought it was a losing battle and it wasn't worth their time. They were just done with it, okay? And if it was you that walked away, you know, you did so because this person was refusing to put in equal effort. They were refusing to act like they cared. They were being non-committal, okay? And if your person walked away, you know, these are likely the reasons why they did so, okay? So the next card that came out for you in this reading, option 2, is the Tower card. So Tower is ruled by Mars. It's Aries energy. It could be in somebody's chart, but regardless, this is the energy that's here. So this can also talk about, you know, a sudden disruption, an ego battle of epic proportions. It could have been like a huge argument or fight, but it doesn't have to be. It could be, you know, just a matter of somebody's ego getting hurt or your ego getting hurt. I feel like something was revealed here, though, and what that revelation revealed, like a skeleton in the closet. Yeah, somebody could have confessed their emotions. And if that happened, then the other person, you know, sabotaged the connection because they weren't ready for a commitment. And if this hasn't happened, you know, this is the track this particular relationship is on. So, you know, we're talking about, is this the person you're going to marry? I don't know yet, but as of right now, your energy is pretty sticky with regard to commitment in general, okay? So it's saying that, you know, somebody was blindsided here. You could have learned something shocking. Your person could have learned something shocking. It couldn't, maybe it wasn't a huge deal, whatever was revealed, but I feel like somebody did take it like it was a big deal. Maybe you didn't think it was a big deal, maybe they didn't, but somebody did take it that way, and the relationship was already on thin ice at that point anyway. And so that revelation was the last straw, whatever it was. Or if it was a fight, then that fight, you know, was the last straw. Even if somebody thought they were just playing, or that, you know, oh, we always joke around like this, or whatever it is. These mind games were the last straw. And I think the relationship was probably on thin ice because somebody was and is still too much in their ego, okay? And as a result, they are bottling up their emotions, trying to seem like they don't have the emotions, trying to seem like they don't care. Somebody here is doing that, and that bottling up of the emotion is represented by the Tower. But as you can see, the Tower is exploding here, so, you know, the emotions are going to come out at some point if they haven't already. Okay. And the next card we've got for you, option 2, is the King of Swords, so more air sign energy. So with the King of Swords, it's saying to me that, you know, I feel like with the King of Swords and the Tower here, this person or you whoever has the bigger ego, whoever started the mind games and kept those mind games going, they didn't know that they could have feelings like this again. Okay, for some of them, they actually did fall in love with you or are in love with you. They just didn't know that they could feel that way again. They're too much in the pattern of fighting for funsies, playing these ridiculous love games that just end up hurting people in the end. And then they have this tower moment of realization, and it caused the tower to come crumbling down. It was kind of like an ego death occurred or is occurring for your person, and as a result, they are transforming from Five of Swords petty energy into the King of Swords energy, a much stronger, more mature energy. Okay, so if it hasn't happened already, it's going to be happening. And so even though it's a king on the cards, it could represent a female or a feminine as well. So as a general reading, take it as it resonates. But yeah, I feel like this person just were kind of blindsided too by their feelings, or blindsided by a confession of your feelings. I am getting that, you know, this shakeup happened in large part because there are feelings from this person. This person does feel for you, okay? So regardless of whatever non-committal player energy they might have been, whether they drove you away or you drove them away, or you guys had a fight, this person still cares for you. And they've leveled up as a result of this ego death, as a result of this tower moment, which is why tower moments are good, right? Because when a castle is built on sand, what the tower moment essentially does is it takes that castle and it moves it over onto a strong foundation, onto concrete, where it can have a better chance of standing. And now we've got a, you know, an individual here showing up in the King of Swords energy as opposed to the Five of Swords energy. So I feel that this person going forward is going to be cool-headed. It's going to be fair, okay? It's like you walking away if you were the one that walked away. And even if they were, they created a lose-lose situation when they were trying to win. So that was like a real eye-opener for them, that they couldn't feed their ego by behaving like this anymore. And that was this essential moment of awakening where they realized they need to be more fair with you. Perhaps just more fair in general. It helped them to grow up, level up, mature to a point where they're showing up, because King of Swords is a cool-headed, fair person who uses, you know, a logical process in their life. You know, whatever it is they're doing, they're often a leader or a manager at their job or something like that. But somebody that sits in judgment and is very objective and insightful, okay, and incisive in their intelligence. And as a result of that, you know, this person, I feel this person was probably intelligent, but they were like evil about it in the past, whoever this is representing. And now they've come to a more balanced way of being and processing their intelligence and expressing themselves. I get to that this person going forward, you know, with you, since you're, you know, this is about you and your person, they're going to be analyzing, you know, you and this connection, you know, based on logic and facts. So there's still this energy of using logic and facts over like emotion and intuition. I mean, air signs have good intuition, and a mature air sign is going to have a lot better intuition, or going to be a lot better able to listen to that intuition and integrate it into their decision-making processes than, say, Five of Swords is. But I still feel that this person go-to is, you know, facts, logic, and not relying on their heart, okay? So as a result of that, I feel this person, you know, has a side of them, still has a side of them, and certainly had a side of them in the past that was quite, you know, cold-hearted. Maybe this person had some prejudices that you didn't know about, or maybe you did know about. Could be condescending or condescending to you, particularly in arguments maybe, or they're just mean and rude tendencies. Maybe you saw like a glimpse of that, and that really shattered your perception of the person and helped you to walk away from a situation that was on thin ice anyway. But if the roles were reversed, flip them around, okay? I'm getting whoever this person is showing up in the reading right now, you know, does have that tendency to be cold-hearted, to be a little bit mean, to be a little bit rude, because they are disconnected from their heart. You know, they rely on everything, like their mind and their ego, over their heart. And even with this ego death here, I feel like that's still like part of their personality. The good thing about the Tower moment, though, is that they're healing. It started a healing process for them, where they're going to be healing that tendency, you know, to be too much in the Swords energy, to become more balanced, right? To not just totally disregard their feelings or totally disregard their instincts or intuition or their heart. They're getting more balanced with it. So the cards that come out from the Angels Answers deck. We've got compromise, and it's up to you. So when I ask the cards, you know, are you going to marry this person? These are the cards that come out for you. So I'm not sure. I feel divided here. I feel like for some of you, it's not up to you. I'm going to be honest. I feel like this person is very much an alpha energy type person, even if they're healing from like the more negative aspects of their ego and how they express themselves in a negative aspect. They still have that tendency within them to want to be in charge, to have the upper hand at any cost, right? To never let you win, okay? Which I'm pretty sure, having this mindset of it's a win-lose situation, your partner is not supposed to be your opponent, okay? They're supposed to be your partner. You guys are supposed to be on the same team and have each other's backs. And if you're not doing that with your partner, what are you even doing? But this is the kind of person that this is. So if this doesn't sound like your person, maybe choose a different option, but this is what's strongly coming through right now. And, you know, if it's you, then it's a lesson, you know, from Spirit and a message from Spirit to you to not be that way, because your partner is not supposed to be your opponent, okay? If you have healing that you need to do as a result of having a chip on your shoulder from, you know, abusive past relationships, for example, then you need to go to a therapist and work on that. This is Swords energy. It talks about mind. It can talk about, you know, psychology as well. And with this negative Five of Swords energy, which is all how you look at it in this case, I feel like it has been obviously destructive here. It needs to be addressed. So whoever needs to address that needs to address that. But say this person, you know, isn't that bad. You know, for some of you, we're talking about a lot of different people here. They've really learned from this Tower moment, and they are in the process of healing, I feel. We've got the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. And it is in reverse, but I feel like they're tired of, you know, of waiting to, you know, harvest this connection, waiting for, you know, something of value to come of this. They're tired of waiting for that. But there is still this aspect of them as looking at, you know, all the relationships, not just the relationship or potential marriage with you, as what can I get out of it, you know, that kind of a thing. And then we've got the Six of Swords in reverse underneath there. So it's like an imbalance, a lack of equal give and take. Somebody here was giving more to this connection as a result. You know, a heartbreak did occur in the connection, but at this point, it's like this person is, if they're the ones that had their heart broken, they're healing from that. If you're the one, you're healing from that, or you're both healing from that. I feel like this person could even have thought that whatever they did that pissed you off, if they're the ones that did it, you made a mountain out of a molehill, okay? So maybe some of you did, but by and large, I feel like this person needs to be more sensitive. But the good thing is that this ending occurred with the Wheel of Fortune card to help things turn in a more positive direction. So even though that Tower moment seems scary or whatever, it's actually happened for a good reason, to affect, heal, and create a process of healing within this person. That's helping them to level up, to helping them to get more balanced, okay? But there's still somebody that's authoritative. There's still somebody that wants to call the shots. There's still masculine energy regardless of gender. And I feel like, you know, they need to embrace more of a healthy masculine energy. But I feel like perhaps this person still falls into toxic masculine energies from time to time. So that being said, it is up to you, is what the cards are saying. Option, what option is this? Option 2? It is saying it is up to you in this situation. Okay, like I said, some of you, you know, you can manifest this person in a way that you want them to be. Maybe little by little, over a long stretch of time, this person might bend to your will about 5 degrees. The other part of you, you know, you can manifest a situation. If you want to be married to this person, like, it literally is up to you if you want that. It'll be come down to a choice that you have to make. It'll come down to actions that you want to take. But again, I feel like for the larger portion of you, you know, whatever happens, whether you end up with this person or not, this person is kind of calling the shots. And there is going to be a lot of compromise that's needed. And I feel like because this person is very limited in their ability to compromise, despite having grown, I still feel like they have a lot of healing and a lot of more moving into their positive masculine energy versus their negative masculine energy to do. Until they do that, you'll be the one compromising more. So if that sounds like the deal that you want, you've got it. And I'm not here to judge that. I'm just letting you know what the cards are saying. So let's get clarification on the spread for option 2 regarding this person. Will they marry this person? Okay. That's funny that came up. Me and my ego. You think? Yeah. Yeah. Pride or fear is in the way. No, not contacting you, but thinking of you often. Yeah, I did feel that, you know, this person is refusing to reach out first, you know, because they don't want to seem like they care. They're still trying to deny their feelings or make you think that they don't care, okay? Don't ask me. I totally don't get that. Pride or fear in the way, not contacting you, but thinking of you often, and replaying it over and over in their mind, because this is somebody that thinks a lot. Air signs, or the air energy of the swords, is the realm of the mind, like I said, so it's a lot of thinking. It's also where the ego lives as well, so it's a particularly stubborn ego when it's presented in this sort of swords energy. And then we've got who's walking who. Okay, so this is making sense as well, because who's the leader here in the situation? It's like this person feels like somebody has to be the dog walker and somebody has to be the dog. And they could just feel like, especially if you're a strong personality yourself, if you're somebody that they can't manipulate or control, if you did walk away from the situation, then this is especially worrisome for them. Like, because they don't know then, like, if I contact them first, you know, even if it's, you know, my turn to contact, will that be like they're walking me? Or how can I, it's just, oh my gosh. It says control, power issues, resistance, unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled, overwhelmed. So yeah, this person could have led you on or felt led on by you, but either way, we're getting resistant energy in this reading. We're getting, you know, power and control issues in this reading. If this person's not contacting you, you know, they're not enthusiastic about contacting you because they're afraid of losing control. But then the last card that come out is the proposal. So this is a very nice card to come out in this type of reading, right? Because we're literally asking, you know, are you going to marry this person? Well, we've got the proposal card here. So, you know, get proposed to, surprise gift, something that is proposed, you know, things moving to the next level. And we saw with that, you know, Wheel of Fortune that things are turning for the better in this connection. A Tower moment had to happen, or will have to happen if it hasn't already, for most of you, in order for this person to get to a place where they are willing to compromise enough to propose to you, you know, to offer moving this to the next level. And I feel like, you know, it will come as a major surprise with the Tower card here as well. When this person proposes to you, it's likely that you aren't going to believe your eyes. Like, it's going to be very shocking. Could be very shocking for some of you because of how resistant this person is being, and because of their ego and power and control issues, and their insistence on being the one that's in charge, and their insistence on you know, remaining somewhat emotionally detached, and not showing their feelings, and, you know, bottling up their emotions and refusing to reach out first if that's the case. So but the interesting thing, if you notice, you know, dog walkers, I don't know if you guys ever watch The Dog Whisperer. I feel compelled to tell you, in all earnestness, that maybe you should with regard to this relationship, because the way that that Caesar Milan handles the dogs, not to say that you're a dog or your man's a dog, just bear with me, is very insightful. In fact, he would himself explain or describe it as what he does is actually training the humans, right? And that is what actually affects the dogs in a way that helps them to behave or act right, helps them to get along better. And so, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, who's walking who is what is my point in the situation. Like, say your person is a dog. Sometimes that dog is the one walking you, right? And that's a problem. It's pulling the human ahead, and that's not good. The dog whisperer would frown upon that and say it's an imbalanced relationship, right? That the dog's out of control. It doesn't respect you. And likewise, you know, you wouldn't want to be the one that's dragging the dog behind you. You guys have to work together and be in step with one another in order for it to work and be a copacetic relationship, in order for it to be a healthy, balanced relationship. So it's very symbolic, that card, of what you're going through, option option 2. So I'm going to do for you, I think I will pull from my notes from your beloved deck this time. Just get a couple of messages from your person. For those who have chosen option 2, regarding will they marry this person? If you're liking the video so far, please hit the like button, and if it does resonate, let me know in the comment section down below. Please, I like to hear your comments, or rather read your comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. That also supports the channel. We've got, I grew up with bad role models. I have no clue how to love you like you deserve. I think that sums it all up. I mean, if they haven't been honest with you before, they're being honest with you, really honest with you right now. I grew up with bad role models. I have no clue how to love you the way you deserve. Well, it's their responsibility to fix that, isn't it? Your love is so strong, it made me a believer. So yeah, you could have confessed your love to this person, and that could have been what led them to sabotaging the relationship, you know, saying hurtful things to you or pushing you away because they weren't ready for commitment at that time. But just take what resonates. They are feeling your love very strongly now, and by them saying that it's made them a believer, yeah, I do feel that this person you know, was blindsided by their feelings for you, and I feel like your feelings for them what helped them to feel their feelings for you so strongly. Then at the bottom of the deck we've got I became obsessed with you and it scared me. So yeah, another reason why, if this person sabotaged the relationship or distanced themselves from you in some way, that's another reason why they did it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this over to the extended. The link for that is going to be in the description box below. I am going to get some more tarot cards, more messages, and then we're going to get the romance angels and see if we can get some advice on what to do here. I know that option 1 needed quite a bit of advice, so I feel like, you know, yours is pretty straightforward and self-explanatory, but you know, you never know. We'll see what else comes out in the extended, so follow me over there if you'd like to. Otherwise, I'll talk to you next time. Welcome option 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So will you marry them? Will they marry you? Option 3, the person you came to the reading for, are they going to marry you, or are you going to marry them? You guys getting married? Let's look. Got the cards pre-shuffled, tarot, and angel answers, and then we will pull some messages from your person, as well as, what else did I pull? Doobie-doobie-doo. Over in the extended, we get romance angels cards, as well as more messages and more tarot, but we're going to get started where we're at. So the first card that come out for you, make sure I've got this straight here, is the Four of Swords, so air sign energy. And so okay, maybe this person likes to take naps, but anyways, with this person here with the Four of Swords, this is a card about introspection, you know, the need for time to heal or rest. This actually came out in the extended of option 2. And so your person could be like option 2 in the sense that they need, you know, frequent times to take a break, you know, rest, go into their man or woman cave. They could actually be recovering from an illness. You know, that's not going to resonate for everybody. And if you don't know that to be true, don't panic. But this is a card that can talk about rest and recuperation. In terms of your relationship, this could be talking about an introverted person, somebody that needs time alone in order to recharge. But you know, even extroverts or ambiverts benefit from taking time to recharge. I feel like this person is being introspective about your connection, though. Remember, roles can be reversed, so if you know that you're an introvert who tends to be very introspective about this person and needs a lot of rest, then this is talking about you. But maybe you have that in common with your person here. Just take what resonates. This is a general reading, but definitely I'm getting this person that you're asking about, right, whether or not you're going to marry them, is somebody that is needing to, you know, you guys could be withdrawn from one another, whether emotionally or physically, and there is somebody here needing rest, recuperation. They're being detached here, whoever this is representing, you know, from the everyday world, you know, to regain balance, to recuperate, like I said, from an illness perhaps, but hopefully not, and that won't resonate for everybody. And then we've got the Nine of Swords, so more air sign energy. It says, did I leave the oven on? Did I leave the oven on? Did come out in reverse, so evidently they did not leave the oven on, but this is somebody that could have been obsessed with you and is coming out of that period of being obsessed. Somebody here was obsessed, but they're getting over that. Also, I feel that this person or somebody here has a tendency to overthink but they are recovering. The thing is, though, I'm getting that if anybody here has anxiety, they need to really focus on healing that, taking the necessary measures to calm that, because I feel like it really does wear somebody out to the point that they have to withdraw from life and the world and from their significant other in order to heal and recover from that. They need to withdraw. Okay, I feel that whatever worries that you've had in this connection, those worries are fading away. If it's your person, they're getting a greater understanding of this connection. Again, I'm getting that someone here could be suffering from, some sort of an illness. Could be mental illness, depression, anxiety. Could be on medications for something. It doesn't have to be like mental. It could be an injury that somebody is being medicated for, or something like that. Again, just take what resonates. But this is what these two cards can be saying. There is this sort of ability, though, to transform pain into strength, because if this was in the upright, then I would say this person is currently undergoing some really big mental stress, feel the weight of the world on their shoulders, really worrying about, or you're really worrying about some things that you can't get off your mind. Maybe you're worrying about this person overly much, and it's causing a lot of anxiety, perhaps even depression within you. With it being in reverse is saying if somebody's experienced anxiety and depression, whether over this relationship or just in their life in general, they're getting out of that, and they've created this ability to transform their pain into stress, or into strength rather, which is good. Stress maybe is simply for some of you merely stress, like nothing else. If nothing else resonates about what I've just said, anxiety and stress have been an issue in this connection. And then we've got the noob of devil cats, or the page pentacles. Okay, is this an opportunity? Could be an opportunity. Page Pentacles is here, and we know that pages represent a younger energy, so it could be a return to optimism. Somebody feeling lighter, not as stressed out, feeling a little bit more optimistic, observing you from afar. You could be receiving a message from this person. Then yes, that can talk about a proposal as well. This is the Page of Pentacles. Can talk about a proposal or a message or an offering, something solid, something practical. It also represents the signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So regardless of if it's in anybody's charts or not, this is the energy coming forward. It's a good card in the sense of it talks about something solid being offered here. So not just empty words or anything like that. It is a solid communication or a solid offer. So I feel this person is planning something. If they haven't done something yet, it's because they've been in this energy. They are now practical, and they're planning, making plans to take some sort of practical steps towards you, to deliver a message to you, to communicate with you with that page of Pentacles. So it could come, get a message from this person through snail mail, which is, not that common, but it still happens. With this, especially the Venusian energy of Taurus, that would be the type of person that would, send you a love letter in the mail, which, that might be something that somebody could do. But at the very least, it's a message, whether it's a voice message or a direct message or text message. And it is going to offer possibilities for expansion here, as well as just an opportunity to reconnect for those of you who need to reconnect. And it can talk about giving a gift. This is about the physical. This person could be wanting to give you a gift of some kind. And this person, I feel, with regard to the future, and they're going to want something to offer their future spouse. And it looks like they're looking at you as someone who would make them a good and solid, future spouse. To answer the question, because this is about, will you marry this person? Yeah, it looks like, they're considering it, and they're looking at you. They're thinking about it. They want to talk to you. And they want to give you something. They are concerned, though, with security. Earth sign energy tends to be concerned more with stability and security and the practical aspects of a relationship, a little bit more so than romance sometimes, with a few exceptions, like maybe the tendency to handwrite you a love letter or something like that. And I don't expect that to resonate with everybody, so just take what resonates and forget what doesn't, but that'll be a message for somebody. They are concerned with the practical aspects of a relationship. They do want to have something to offer you. And you guys could have met this person through work as well for some of you. I'm getting to, because this is, again, concerned with work, money, and finances. Yeah, this is also, since it's, around finances, for anybody that needs to know, there is money on the way. This could be a message for you that there is money on the way. This person could be bringing you money, and or a business opportunity. Okay, so maybe this is why they get back in contact with you. They want to offer you a business opportunity. Maybe you guys, work in the same field, but you don't have to. The point here is that this type of person would communicate with you and offer you something to do with practical things, like tangible, practical, earthly, 3D things. So that also involves resources. Also, since this is a younger energy and pages can be students, you guys could be communicating when you go back to school, or this person could offer to get together, and have a study date. They could pick your brain about something. They're just curious about you, I feel, and they want to be of service to you as well. Maybe this person works in the service industry, or you do. But they do want to take care of some things. They want to be of service to you in some way. They probably have the love language of acts of service. And if you're the one that has been unwell in any way, they're going to want to be of service to you in that way. They're going to want to attend to your health as well, with a real sweetness about it, with a real caring energy. And it would be more around, doing things for you, bringing you soup, fixing you soup, bringing it to you, that sort of a thing. Tangible things that they can do is what they would be focused on, more so than just like, telling you nice things or anything like that, trying to build you up verbally as much, which they could do. But if you've ever met an air sign and had an air sign give you sort of a life coaching session, it's much different, has a different energy than when with an earth sign attempts to do it, right? They're both good, just in different ways. And this one is more around practical solutions than ideas. Yeah. Could be wanting to do something for you. Okay, so let's get angels' answers here. So when I ask the angels' answers, if you're going to marry this person, we've got no need to worry, and remain positive. So this leads me to believe that if Spirit is telling you to remain positive, likely some of you have been really down and out and distraught, obsessing, or worried about this connection, but you are healing from that. And even if it isn't about this person, you could just have some issues, life is pretty crazy right now. A lot of people are getting down. Maybe you've taken time to sort of go within, withdraw from life in order to heal yourself, get your mind right again. And, kudos to you for doing that. It's a very good thing to do. You need to, love yourself first before you can love anybody else. And so it looks like, you're taking the steps to do that. So just keep doing what you're doing. Keep coming out of that Nine of Swords, headachy, nightmare energy, that stressed energy, that hurt energy, whatever it is here. Spirit is wanting you to remain positive because you have no need to worry in this connection. Like if you're worried about you're never going to marry this person, or if you're in separation from this person, you're never going to reconcile with this person, you have no need to worry about that. Spirit just wants you to remain positive, keep an optimistic attitude as much as you can. You are building positive momentum here towards getting what you want. And if you want a proposal from this person, you're going to get it. If you want to start with a message from this person, some sort of contact, you're going to get it. So you are building towards your desires, basically here. Your person is building towards their desires as well. And it's like you are similar in your dreams for the future, I feel. And so by being, again, I'm getting a sense that this person could, when they come in, be very, I want to say confident with you, but cheerful with you, trying to cheer you up. Or maybe, again, the roles could be reversed. When you next communicate with this person, if you pick and sense up that this person has been down or stressed about something, you could say just the right things to help, perk up their mood. And by doing so, you help them to create more of what they want in their life, which, if this is going to be your marriage partner, is going to positively impact you as well. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for both of you. So yeah, it seems like, you know, with this Pentacles energy, maybe this is why you're so stressed out. It's taking a really long time. Pentacles is slow moving energy. And it just could be seeming like, you know, your plans are just taking way too long to manifest. But, you know, your angels are saying that you will soon see a change. Okay? So I feel like some of you are taking control of your mind and your thoughts, and coming out of this sort of depressed or anxious energy, and that's going to continue to happen. You're going to continue to come out of that, but you do need to remain positive, and as a result of that, things will change for the better in this connection. You know, don't allow yourself to lose hope, because your dreams are very close. Your dreams are very close to coming true. So if your dream, option 3, is to be with this person, to receive a proposal from this person, like I said, you know, that is very close to coming true. And so Spirit is just really wanting, I feel like I can't stress enough, and I would be doing a disservice to Spirit to, you know, minimize the message that you really do need to remain positive, because you don't have any reason to worry here. And it's just unnecessary, because, you know, Spirit has heard your thoughts and prayers. They're aware of the situation, and they have it under control, okay? They're working on it for you behind the scenes, and obsessing over this subject isn't going to help. It's not helpful. The energy of fear and worry, you know, only slows the eventual manifestation, the eventual creation of your desires here with this person. So instead of using all that wonderfully powerful mental energy on stress and imagining the worst, and thinking about negative thoughts, whether it's about this person, something else, or both, you know, use that strong creative energy to visualize what you do want, you know, loving and happy outcomes. So there are lots of good YouTube meditations and visualizations that you can look up to help you to calm and quiet your mind and picture the things that you do want, so that your thoughts and your worries aren't excessive, because that can actually change, you know, your trajectory. And right now you are on path to getting what you want in the situation. You are on path to marrying this person that you come here about. But with worries being obsessive or excessive, you know, there's always that potential that you could change your trajectory, and change, you know, yourself from getting what you want. So you don't want that to happen here. Keep your thoughts positive, okay? And very soon, probably sooner than you think, you're going to see that, you know, you really had no reason to worry at all with these cards, with that Page of Pentacles here in this position, and these 2 cards as well. So I'm going to get some messages from your person. So which one do we want to do this time? I think I will do the unsent text or unsent messages. It's a little bit more blunt, but I like them. And then take it over to the extended, okay? Angel, spirits, and guides, what does their person want to say to them, please? Regarding, will they marry their person? Will they marry their person? Stop taking your insecurities out on me. So I don't know if you or your person, if you ever took your insecurities out on this person. So this person is saying to stop taking your insecurities out on them. Maybe you're doing that, if you're doing that, because you've allowed your fears and your worries to get the better of you. But I see that you're starting to improve in that area. So going forward, you know, you want to keep up not taking your insecurities on this person. And if you know that, that isn't the case, this person takes their insecurities out on you, I feel that they are wanting to stop doing that going forward. They're wanting to be of service to you instead. What else does this person want to say to option 3, please? I'm feeling better. I'm tuned in. Okay? So yeah, if it's your person that has been really stressed out or anxious, or you both have, this person is becoming much more optimistic. They're remaining positive. They're not worrying as much. This is allowing them to not take their insecurities out on you anymore, because they are feeling better, and they are feeling, whoa, more tuned in. One fell on the floor, and that will stay there. Don't ever play yourself. Keep your head up. So yeah, keep your head up, option 3. Don't ever play yourself. And maybe this is what your person would say to you with that motivational speech that I talked about that could be coming for some of you, not all of you. And it wouldn't be a speech. I'm exaggerating for the most part. Maybe 1 or 2 would actually be a speech, but I'm saying affirmative words that they want to say to you. Or vice versa, you could say this to them. Whoever's the more down is going to be hearing, something along the lines of, keep your head up, don't play yourself. So All right. Oh, Love Oracle. I knew I was missing something. Which one do we want to do? This one, this one, I guess this one. For those who've tuned in for option 3, will they marry their person? If you like the reading so far, please let me know in the comment section down below. You can hit the like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you do subscribe to get notifications when I upload a new video. That'd be very helpful, and I appreciate it, okay? What does this person want to say to option 3? Baggage. It says not letting go, hanging on to the past, hurts, issues, identify and heal patterns that impact the relationship. So yeah, if you're wondering, like, if this isn't you, or even if it is, like, what are the cards referring to with all this mental stress? It's referring to baggage. So whoever has, you know, this tendency to hold on too tight, not let go of old past hurts, old baggage, old issues, you're being guided to, you know, identify and heal those patterns, because that impacts your relationship. And so in order to have a happy relationship and a happy marriage going forward, you know, you or your person, whoever that more resonates with, needs to let go of their, you know, their baggage. And again, though, I do feel like, you know, you're coming out of this, or they're coming out of this energy, right? So they're no longer in Knight of Swords, and but there is still a chance that somebody, whoever that is, you or both of you, could fall back into that negative thinking where you're letting your baggage get the better of you. In order to avoid doing that, remember, there's no need to worry. You must remain positive, and so that it doesn't have any further negative impacts on your relationship, so that you can have the happy outcome that you really want, which is to marry this person, right, and to be with your beloved. So some of you need to learn to let go better. Some of you have been really hurt by this person in the past, or just hurt in general in the past. You need to heal that. You need to release and let go. And with Aries and Chiron right now, retrograde in Chiron, this is the energy of the wounded warrior and letting go. So probably right now you're feeling, more people than not are feeling a reemergence of their old baggage, their past issues, their past hurts coming to the forefront. This is happening so you can heal them and release them. That is how you pass this test. Let go, heal. Doesn't say that what happened to you was okay, but it just says that you're no longer going to let it hurt you anymore, okay? You need to stop giving power to that you cannot control, those things that happened to you in the past that hurt you. And let it heal, okay? Let it go. Alright, that's what I've got for you, option 3. Thank you for watching. I hope that was helpful. Going over to the extended, the link for that will be in the description box below.